You're watching the 2025 SCAC Fall Media Days. Today, we're catching up on Colorado College volleyball with head coach Sharon Dingman, along with junior Camille Sherrill. Coach Camille, thanks for joining us today.
We're excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
Well, Coach, as you head into your fifth year here with Colorado College, you've got a storied coaching career. Now that you've got 4 years here and have kind of been able to mold things to your system, your structure, what growth have you seen from this program, and how excited are you to jump into 2025?
Well, I think you said everything I would have said is that it's just now what we're seeing is they understand what our expectations are every day in our gym. And that's hard when you have a coaching change, even though it's been 5 years. There's still I think a process to that. So I love where we are right now, and it really started last spring. Just them understanding again what my expectations are, how we want to run things, not just our systems, but just how we approach every single day, whether they're in the classroom, on the court, doing things socially. Just the expectations that we have of each other and that I have of them. So it's been really fun, and the excitement in our gym right now is at an all-time high, I would say. And partly is because they know what to expect when they come in and they have that same expectation of each other. We have a group that I am fully confident they're going to hold each other accountable to standards as well. There's just a lot of trust on our team right now, so it's really easy to hold accountability to your teammate when they know that it's coming from the right place and that they trust why you're holding them accountable. So it's been a really fun however many days we've been in the gym. And we're pretty skilled, so it's been really fun. So I think that's just been the growth of the program has really been more of the understanding and them getting to the place where they now trust each other.
Well, Camille, coming into this season, you're coming off of an all SCAC second team year last year. What's your mindset coming into your junior year?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that award and any award to our team is just kind of fuel and confidence to keep pushing through and that there's just more to achieve, I feel like. Brooke was second team SCAC too. Carol was first team. Annie Sager was setter of the year. Like seeing my teammates to receive those awards just gives me kind of this sense of like urgency and this sense of responsibility to like fulfill that role for them too. So, and just being an upperclassman, like I feel like I have my kind of ground and my like feet on the ground coming into the season. So I'm really excited to see where that takes us.
Coach, a 12-3 mark in league play last year, gritty quarterfinals matchup that didn't go your way, but now Trinity and Southwestern, those two teams from the finals last season, moving on. Really, anyone's for the taking. How do you use that as fuel and motivation, that ending from last year, coming into this year, and really as a boost of confidence, knowing that this team has what it takes?
Yeah, I think the ending last year was hard for all of us. I do believe St. Thomas was had a really great weekend that weekend, and they were building towards that all year, and I think they've got a ton of talent on their team. So really not taking, they outplayed us pretty much in every aspect, but I do also believe that changed how we went about our spring. And one of our words for the spring was more, that we all needed to give more. And what was that going to look like? And going back to when I answered that first question it is a different group right now with a different level of motivation and a different understanding of accountability to each other and to this program. And I think, honestly, if Trinity and Southwestern were still in our league, I think it would still be anybody's conference championship to win. The league is strong. I mean, when the preseason poll came out, I just looked at it and I thought, yeah, there are so many teams on there that are really set to have great years and really could, if somebody puts it together at the right time, win the championship. I think this is a really exciting time for SCAC volleyball. And certainly we will miss Trinity and Southwestern, but I think I would have said the same thing if they were still in the league. Just from it's a really good, strong league right now, and I'm very, very excited about the additions. Just to see them play and to be able to go to their campuses. So I'm really looking forward to the teams that we've added. So I think SCAC volleyball is really positioned in a great place on a national scene as well. So.
Well, Camille, as a team, what do you take away from last season to really give you confidence coming into this year to start strong from day one?
Yeah, I think a big portion of our success just is like the team chemistry and the connections and bonds we have among our team. And those came from travel trips, but that also just came from, we put a lot of work into those relationships. And I think that I see that kind of flourishing this year again. And our freshmen are a great class, so I'm super excited to incorporate them into the team. So I think that's just a big deal. Like we obviously, like Sharon said, didn't have exactly the end we were anticipating or wanted last year. But again, just more fuel to perform this year.
You have the opportunity to open the year at home with tournament action. Coach, how important can that be to getting things started on the right foot, having that opening weekend at home?
Well, it's just another opportunity for us to host a great tournament at home. We did in the last couple of years. The teams coming in this year are going, we're all good. It's going to be a really challenging tournament. And I think that this team is very capable of competing at that level. And so for us to have the opportunity to do that at home is going to be amazing. And we have really, our fellow student athletes are amazing at our matches. So super excited to see them back in the stands. Just as a department, our student athletes support each other more than any place I've ever been. It's a really neat relationship that we have within our department. So excited to open at home, but really just excited for the level of competition that we get to play before we head into the SCAC, including the 2 tournaments that we're going to. But yeah, our home weekend is just going to be a blast because 1, we get to play at home, and 2, we get to play some great teams.
Well, Camille, Coach mentioned that you've got those 2 big tournament weekends following opening weekend with trips to Oregon and Wisconsin. You talked about how those travel trips can really help with that team chemistry and the bonding aspect. But what is it about the travel trips that really provides those unique experiences when it comes to bonding?
Yeah, I mean, having so much time in airports, I mean, our entire conference is on planes. So the amount of time that we have to just get to know each other and really like make connections, I really think it translates to the court. And I think you can tell while watching a team whether they have good interpersonal relationships outside of volleyball. And I just think that our team does a really good job emulating that and showing it through our play. So having that much time and just getting to go to a new place, be on buses, be on planes, I think that it's going to be really great for the team. So I can't wait.
Danielle, I just have to interject here for a second. First of all, what Camille didn't say is she does get to play her best friend from high school in club.
Yes.
So that's really super exciting when we're in Portland. And we're going to work really hard to make sure they're matched up on each other. Um, and then also, Camille is such a leader of this team, particularly in the airport. She is our entertainer. She is she's the one that if you need to find the team, you just need to find Camille because they're all going to be around Camille. Because she just does that so much for our group, and she really does pull everybody together because we do spend a lot of time. But she is such a great entertainer, if I can use that word, for our group and to pass that time in the airports. It's pretty fun to watch them around her.
I love it. That's incredible. As we wrap up, Coach, we want to give you the final word. What do fans need to know about this program and specifically about this group of student athletes who represent Colorado College?
I think what they're going to see, one, are just some really motivated, strong, powerful women out on the court. But I think what I most enjoy about this team is every day, even at 7 o'clock this morning when we were training, they just exude joy to be with each other. And of course, that means being on the volleyball court. But I get to see that every day in the gym, and I get to see it in the airports and on buses. But mostly, I think what fans and opponents will walk away with is how much joy they have being together and how much joy they have competing together. And it's a great. I mean, it gets me motivated every day. It makes me want to work harder for them every single day because I know how much fun they're having and the excitement that we have about our season. It's really fun. So yeah, we're excited.
Colorado College head coach Sharon Dingman, joined by junior Camille Sherrill. The Tigers will open the season at home against Milwaukee School of Engineering on August 29th. Coach Camille, best of luck in 2025. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle.